Many times you hear or you listen about people talking about CVT gearbox. You hear, I remember when the CVT gearboxes were introduced, people were saying do not buy Toyota Fielder ama Axio, nunua ile Axio ama inaitwa NZT ama kwa good because it was using ATF, yani automatic gearbox. But now you realize that the problem with the CVT is not the CVT itself, it is the oil that the mechanics were using at that time. They were changing the oil for CVT using the ATF4 for Toyota Fielder ile ya zamani. The same way they were using also Matic J for changing the oil for instead of NS2 for Nissans. And that is why during that transition you realize that there was a very big complaints about Nissans, Toyotas or Axios or even Allion having these problems of gearbox. But with time, people realized that it was actually the wrong oil that was being used. So even today, up to today, there is this oil called Universal, which is really spoiling gearbox. But now the owners are not to blame, or are to blame in a way, because they trust the mechanics so much that when during the time of changing the gearbox oil, they only give the mechanic the manual, anamweleza ni change gearbox, mechanic anaenda kufanya mambo yake. Another thing, the same users, most of them, unaona mtu amenunua gari ya leo ni 2024, unapata mtu amenunua gari 2020 or 2021, they have never changed the gearbox oil. So inakaa mpaka by the time hiyo gari imeanza valve body solenoids imeanza kuharibika, zimekuwa chafu sana, is when you start feeling that the car has developed gearbox issues. Na ukienda by the time unafika hapo, unaona iko shida mingi zimeanza kuingia kwa gearbox. So it is advisable maybe every year to change oil ya gearbox na utumie genuine. Kama we uko na Fielder ya sahi, tumia CVT, TCFE ama Axio ama Auris ama Arion ama Premium. If you have Nissan Note, Nissan Sylvie, Nissan Tida ya sahi 2015 hapo 2016, 2014, use NS3. Do not mix. I had a mechanic saying NS2 and NS3 are the same. Anataka kuwekea mtu Nissan March ya 2014 NS2. So you realize that these mechanics can spoil your car if you are not careful. Be the manager of your car. Na pia you do research, utumie B2 genuine. Bure utaharibu hiyo gari yako, na kama inawezekana vile tumesema, every year do not concentrate on changing the oil of the engine peke yake. Change also the oil of the gearbox. It is very important so that your gearbox can last long. Especially these CVTs, they are very sensitive. Zinataka proper care na watu wenye wanajielewa.